in hospitality, there's no margin for error on that. You either have the highest of standards or it looks shit, and the customers know it. In other businesses, let's say, I think it's very easy initially for low standards to be masked. I want to talk to you about high standards, because this is something I've been interested in lately. And I was actually reading a book over the summer. I forget, it was some Jeff Bezos related book where he was talking about one of what he believes is the success traits in Amazon is their burning pursuit of high standards, and that he believes very much that high standards can be learnt. Yes, obviously some people come with them, but he also believes very much they can be learnt, and that we may immediately think of high standards in one particular area, but it's possible and necessary to have high standards in every area of the business, whether you're a picker or packer in the warehouse or the accountant or the whatever. And we were talking earlier about, you were saying that hospitality you see as a common sense industry. And I would go further than that to say that I see all business really as probably 95% common sense. There's not many businesses that have got secret proprietary sauce. It's a simple concept, a simple business model that just needs executing on. But I think that so with common sense and with high standards, but I think again there's a generalisation, but probably an accurate one. I think as a UK business culture, we don't have much common sense and we don't have very high standards. And in hospitality, there's no margin for error on that. You come in a venue like this, you either have the highest of standards or it looks shit, and the customers know it. But in business, so in other businesses, let's say, I think it's very easy initially for for low standards to be masked, because as a customer, I don't know, if you buy this glass from this company, you don't know what's going on. As long as you've had the glass delivered, you don't really care what's going on in the background. Right. Has the accountant cut corners and got figures that are not going to add up at the end? That's right. Does HR cut corners, and there's bad culture that's coming along? And for me, standards and culture and are things that I've only really been showing heavy interest in over the last year or so, really. And I think it's a failing on me in my business career, and something that I want to jump in feet first with going forward. I mean, how do you I guess set and maintain high standards? Let's say in a venue like this, obviously we talk about the specifics of hospitality, but I'm sure it's pretty easily translatable into other businesses, and I'd like to get your views on it.
It's a constant everyday reminder of what to do and what not to do to the young ones. Like most business, like every business, we have a set of manual that we give to the staff. The 7-day manual for the first person that comes in, to go through different areas of the restaurant and the kitchen. But it's a constant reminder to not just to the junior staff, but even to some of the senior managers about what to do, what standards our customers expect from us, and what not to do in relation to the service. I used to use this phrase often in waiters meeting, general meetings, where occasionally I would say, this might sound corny and silly, but I hate cowboys. So one or two of the new guys will say to me, "What do you mean cowboys, sir? I was a boy, we love cowboys." So I said, I just hate cowboys waiters, that they don't know what to do. They think of riding a horse is just, that is it. You have to learn how to ride a horse, and everything that we do has the purpose of making our customers enjoying their visit to us. Like any business, and especially when we are in the one-to-one relationship, hospitality, every so often when we make mistakes to a customer, and the customers notice, and they will say something to me, they will send an email to me, they will send a letter to me or something, or verbal, I will tell my customers, please, I'm so sorry, allow us to make up for the mistake that we just did. If we do the same mistake again, you're quite right to totally give us, with the stick. But allow us to make one mistake from time to time. And someone will say, we've been coming to Le Caprice for 20 years. This is the first mistake. I say, I'm so sorry that one mistake is spoiling the relationship of 20 years. Please give us another chance. Most people understand that, because hospitality is run by people, and people are learning, and we're all not perfect, not even me. I dropped a bottle of water the other day. Luckily, it was before service. It's we have to be on top all the time of the staff to tell them what our customers expect from us. As I said, we have manuals that we've been doing this in Le Caprice for many, many, many years, and tweaking here, tweaking there, cutting here, putting there. And we have, in Le Caprice, we used to have, at the end of the first month, you will have to sit down with you train a allocated person for about an hour to go through the different areas of the manual to see how much you retain. And if you pass the exam, inverted commas, then you were rewarded by an extra point on the trunk system. And it was a success that has kept us going for all these years. I say, because of the standards that we kept at Le Caprice, the restaurant almost lasted for 40 years.